What brings you to Capitol Hill, man? What are you doing up here?
Well, we just had a meeting on the Select Committee on the climate crisis, and Senator Schatz ran this, and it was fantastic. They had a group of outdoor athletes talking about how climate change is affecting their livelihood and their sport that they love, and what we can do about it.
You grew up, you played a lot of pond hockey probably?
Sure.
Is those ponds, those are all going to be melted?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty profound to hear everybody's individual story, but we all feel climate change in one way or another. It's happening not in the future, it's happening right now. And my sport was, created on the frozen ponds and lakes of North America, and they're freezing later and melting earlier, and so a good part of our history is being diminished, but it's more of a metaphor for how much it's affecting our lives with heat waves and fires and flooding. So the question is, how do we get people to understand this, and how do we get people to demand of the representatives that we do something?
So what do you think? There's a lot of people in the news right now, like obviously the president's position on this, and you saw like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they got a lot of heat because they're flying around in private jets. Like what should we be doing out there on this
It's
stuff?
hard. We all have a carbon footprint. So what I guess bothers me is that people talk about hypocrisy. I mean, flying is 2% of the carbon emissions, okay? So, you still have to live your life. The problem is there's no alternatives to be flying a fossil fuel plane. If there was, we'd be on it. We're starting to get electrified cars. Transportation is changing. There's just better ways of doing things. I mean, we didn't stick with firewood. We went to coal. We went from coal to oil, and from oil to gas. We're moving to electricity. It's better. And so my problem isn't with people flying airplanes. My problem is with people with solutions in their hand not taking advantage of it.
So you were once the king of New York, man. And Trump's obviously from New York, man. That's your message to him right now, is just to get on board and start doing something?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's going to take everybody, and he's got, there's no bully pulpit bigger than the President of the United States. So the moment he does that, the moment we're in a better place.